Gentlemen, I am a firm believer that rules were meant to be broken. But when it comes to men's style, there are some rules that should never be broken. So today, I'm going over 7 men's style rules that should never be broken. Rule number 1. Button-down collars need to be buttoned. Gentlemen, this is like a must-have, not like an optional type of thing, right? If the collar has button, you're rocking an Oxford or any shirt for that matter that has buttons on the collar, you need... When in doubt, remember B.T.B, which stands for button the bitch. Button the bitch. If it's got a button on the collar, lock it down. Speaking of collars, number 2, match your knot to your collar. When it comes to collars, you really have 3 different options. You've got point, semi-spread, and spread. The wider the spread, the larger the knot should be. And really it's about filling up that space in between the points. For a standard point collar, you can rock a 4 in hand, a simple small knot. But if you're going with the spread collar, like the one I'm wearing, you should probably do something with a little bit more width, possibly a Windsor knot. Bang! Check it out. Widespread Windsor knot. This is actually more like a medium to widespread. Also, another pro tip is to match the tie width to the width of the collar. The width of my tie is 2.5 inches. The width of my collar is also 2.5 inches, which means it's perfect. You just want to make sure that there's not a large difference. Like the collar is 3 inches, the tie is like 1.5 or 2, or vice versa. You need to make sure it balances and matches. And since we're talking about ties, rule number 3 that should never, under any circumstances, be broken is tie length. If I had $1 for every necktie I saw that was too long or too short, I'd have a lot of dollars. Gentlemen, here it is, once and for all. The necktie should come to the top of your pants, not below, not the middle of your belt, the top of your pants. Speaking of pants, number 4, dress shirts should always, not sometimes, always be tucked in to your pants. Dress shirts were designed with extra length, extra fabric in the front and the back. The reason is because they tried to do this to make sure that the shirt wouldn't pull out, resulting in muffin top. Does it work? Does it eliminate muffin top? No, of course not, unless you're wearing a pair of shirt tail garters like these from today's video sponsor, KK&J. Bang! No muffin top here, amigos. Why? Right? Ready? Check it. I can jump. Muffin top? No thanks. Karate kick? No thanks. My muffin top is a thing of the past, thanks to KK&J's. Guys, shirt tail garters, they are critical, they are essential. Every dude needs a pair of KK&J's in their wardrobe because there's no other way to keep your shirt tucked in. I've tried the military tuck. I've tried tucking my shirt into my underwear. Nothing works like KK&J shirt tail garters. The reason is because it's all about applied tension. So this is what a shirt tail garter looks like. You have 2 ends and then you've got another end. These ends, the one you attach to the front of your shirt, the other one to the back on your tails, right? The long parts. And then this one you attach to your sock. The other cool thing, KK&J also has sockless ones. So if you're not wearing socks because it's summer, you can get a pair of those. And they are ridiculously cool. The quality of the leather and the craftsmanship of these things is insane. They're also made in the USA. I know the owners personally. Just great guys. And the products are amazing. Guys, if you don't have a pair, I highly recommend it. There's no better money you're going to spend to look sharper. Down below, there's our link. There's a discount code. They're already ridiculously priced, like under 30 bucks, but they get even cheaper. Guys, they sell suspenders, great gifts, amazing product. Gentlemen, below, grab one. 5, never button the bottom button. One of the biggest style mistakes I see guys making when they're all dressed up, they're looking sharp, right? But the way that I know that they have no idea what they're doing is they'll have both buttons on their suit button, right? You never, under any circumstances, button that bottom button. It's always the top when you're up walking around. And then when you're ready to take a seat, unbutton and sit. Number 6, I've addressed multiple times, but I keep getting like everybody talking about like, Alpha, you said not to match your leathers. I did not say to match your leathers. Number 6 is match your leathers when you're talking about dress shoes and dress belts. Always, Under every circumstance, match your dress shoes to your leather belt if you're wearing a leather belt. But here is the difference. If you're wearing a casual fabric belt, you don't need to match your leather because the one's not leather. If you're wearing leather shoes and you're wearing a leather belt, you need to match it. It needs to match not only in color, in finish and texture and style. So if you're wearing leather boots and they're casual, your belt should not be a leather dress belt. Your belt should also be casual. It's going to be a little bit thicker. It's not going to be as shiny. If you're wearing dress shoes, the belt's smaller, like, you get this, right? Shake your head if you understand. Say, yes, Alpha, I understand. If I'm wearing leather dress shoes and a leather dress belt, it needs to match. And last but certainly not least, the 7th style rule that everybody should follow, there's no breaking, black tie means tuxedo. What about a black suit? Tuxedo. You know it's a tuxedo because the lapel is a little bit shiny, and it'll say tuxedo when you buy it. Now, does this mean that you've got to go black if it's a black tie? No, you could also go navy blue. You can also find some incredible tuxedos that come in gray, maroon, a lot of fun colors, but classic black, you can never go wrong, but it definitely needs to be a tux as opposed to a suit. And that's it, gentlemen. 7 men's style rules that should never be broken. But wait, there's more. The Alpha M 8th rule of style. If you love what you're wearing and you rock it, you feel incredible, at the end of the day, that's all that really matters. Gentlemen, you're amazing, you're beautiful, super stylish, and I think you're sexy.